Hey everyone, Sam Birch here, and to start off January 2022, I've got another Ultimate Soldier set to review. There's a couple things I want to mention about this packaging to begin with, and that's basically it. It's a lot of damage. You can see that the corners kind of nicked up. You can tell that there's been weight on this thing because of the way it's bowing in. I got this from Amazon and I spent $70 on it because due to the fact that the Ultimate Soldier, the action figure lineup, is actually a rarity. They're kind of hard to find now these days, to be honest. But first glance, everything in the box looks okay, looks good, but my biggest problem, like I said before, is just the condition this box came in. I mean, like, the plastic is broke on it, the corners are damaged. But I mean, it's not in bad condition, it's just a little bit of an iffy condition, in my taste, I would say. I was a little upset when I received it, obviously, but I mean, I'm glad that the figure wasn't broken and wasn't too bad in condition. But right here's the back of the box. This Ultimate Soldier is not like the combat set that I reviewed a while back, but still has figures and some of the lineup that I've noticed back here. So I mean, not bad, not really that bad. And like I said, let's take a look at the figure. He comes with a magazine for his AUG. Looks like a holster of some sort right here. Knife, walkie-talkie, vest, knee pads, elbow pads. Another holster it looks like. So I'm not 100% sure if that's a holster. It looks like it the way it's shaped in the box, but we'll find out when we open it. Pistol, kind of like what my Peace Keepers come with, that Desert Eagle looking one. A helmet and goggles, and the figure itself. So, other than that, when I received this package, the package was god awful. I mean, I can touch it up, repair it a little bit, kind of restore it once I get done doing this review, but I mean, like I've said 100 times probably in my videos so far, when you buy it from Amazon, you're taking 50-50 on getting something nice in condition, or like this, for example. It's not bad in condition, like the item itself's not bad in condition, but the packaging is just, it's been through some hell, it looks like. So, I'm going to do the usual, and let's unbox this figure. I hope he's not like the other Ultimate Soldier that I reviewed where there was a ton of twist ties that don't look like it. So, let's get to it. Alrighty, so it's time for the review part of this figure. I mean, the Delta Force figure, the QCB, that's what it's calling, Close Quarters Battle Set. So the Delta Force Close Quarters Battle Set figure. My personal honest opinion, getting him out of the box wasn't too hard or anything like that. The twist ties were like, I think like 5 altogether, 5 twist ties. So didn't make it much of a difficult pain to get out of the box. But looking at the figure aesthetically, he looks great. I mean, really honestly, if it wasn't for the box and knowing that this is like kind of like a knockoff G.I. Joe brand, this kind of reminds me of those high detail figures that I've seen on Amazon, like the ones that I like got a bunch of detail on. I mean, the way he looks and whatnot, and the way the uniform fits on him, I mean, he really looks great. I mean, the figure looks fantastic in my opinion for aesthetics. And the props he comes with, I mean, it's a pretty good setup. I mean, a very nice setup and whatnot, and like costume wise, I mean, like I said, just, I mean, if anything I could say aesthetically, this character looks fantastic, like really quality and whatnot. If I had any complaints about him, I would definitely have to say the face to the body, the skin tones are like two different colors. He's more of a paler flesh tone, and then his body's kind of a tanner flesh tone. You'll notice it in the photos and whatnot when you look at it, but I'm just saying that's probably my only complaint. Besides also that I don't really like the fact that the character comes with a head that's molded to look like he's wearing a mask. I mean, there's plenty of ways to put a mask on a G.I. Joe. They could have done it with a piece of cloth like the World Peacekeeper has done many times with any of my characters that came with a mask. But then again, I was kind of thinking back on that and saying, well, Sam, you know what the problem is most of the time when you got a character with one of them spandex masks and you try to put goggles or night vision or the helmet on, sometimes the spandex mask actually makes the parts like, you know, kind of like pop off because it's a slick surface on a plastic surface, which just makes it easier for it to, you know, just fall off. Just saying. But I mean, it's not a bad complaint that this is a character that comes with a pre-molded face with a mask. It was just one of my little, I'd say, little nitpicks. But I mean, other than that, I mean, when he has the gear on, he looks great. When he does it, he kind of looks like, he almost looks like some type of like generic robber without all the gear and whatnot on. He just looks like a guy that's getting ready to rob a bank when he's totally out of uniform and whatnot, and just in his green jumpsuit. I really love the fact that this character came with an AUG. I really like that. It's my favorite gun that I used to play with when I was playing Nazi zombies, like in Cold War and stuff. Like, I love the AUG. Yeah, it's a 3-burst shotgun, but I love it. I love the look of the AUG. I think really just, honestly, I was really happy to see that this character came with the AUG. It was really great and whatnot, and I'm always excited when I get a figure that has a different gun that's not an M16 assault rifle. I know I dog that so hard on the World Peacekeepers, but I mean, come on. For example, this playset had an AUG put with this figure, and it just like, this is the type of variety I love to see in characters. Like, if you're gonna have a set, give them more weapons, you know, give them different range of weapons, not just like, well, 4 or 5 of you may have a different weapon, but everybody else just throw an assault rifle on. I know it's been my biggest complaint from like the day I started this, but it really does, like, it really does make it a lot better of a video when I can look at something else and be like, wow, this guy comes with this and this, and not feel like I'm just getting a copy-paste, you know, set because every character that you buy from a lineup has the same weapon. So variety is always good. I always feel like a variety in your items is a good choice. But I mean, other than that, this Delta Force close quarters battle set for the Ultimate Soldier, it's not bad. I mean, I don't know if anyone would be able to find this figure or any of the other ones, because like I said, kind of doing some research, correct me if I'm wrong, if my research is wrong, but these Ultimate Soldiers are like a discontinued line. So in other words, there's so many of these left, and I've got one, and I bought it off Amazon. And like I said at the beginning of the video, it's like my only complaint about this is the fact that the box came so damaged. But I'm glad the figure did. The figure was fine. A couple other things I like is the articulation. This figure has a very sturdy articulation. It's not bad, you just gotta put a little oomph into it to get it to move. But I mean, other than that, the figure's great and whatnot. I can't really say much more that I actually would say. If you find this guy, I'd say add it to your collection. It's not bad. It's really great. And if you get him out, decide to put all of his clothes on and his uniform and get him all dressed up, he'll look way much better. I mean, it kind of reminds me when I did the rear regiment guard for the SWAT line of the World Peacekeeper. That was a figure that, like, at first he kind of looked bland and boring, didn't have anything much going on with him until you put the costume on. So I mean, it's just one of those figures where it's like, yeah, first appearance it doesn't look like much. Get him dressed up, looks fantastic. But I mean, other than that, like I said before, if you see this figure, I'd say go for it. It's worth the buy. This has been my review of the Delta Force Close Quarters Battle Set by the Ultimate Soldier and whatnot. And I just want to say thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share this video if you want, and have a nice day.